Entering King's Row. Initiating match.
So as I was saying, Zarya used to, in older metas, would still, in dive metas, would still appear on King's Row even though she is not a dive character herself. And because she is such a big part of GOATS, it was only natural that she would stick around for King's Row. But with Zarya missing, I actually wonder if we will be seeing GOATS or if we'll be seeing something else.
Ready for battle.
From both sides. Because the reason you go Zarya in GOATS is because of the high damage output that she can get when you max out her beam. And it looks like round 1 will be going with... No, wait. The teams... So this has happened in weeks past, when we've had to pull out and do something and then go back in. The team colors have switched. The team on the left is still the big one, and the team on the right is still ground 0, ground 1. And it looks like the big one are still going to be trying to go with GOATS, and they're going to be switching out for a Roadhog as their main source of damage. With ground 1 going to be going 3-2-1 with Junkrat as their damage source. Killer Shark going to be taken out by White Frost. That's going to be the opening kill of this engagement rally coming out from Hardcore Vela. And Killer Shark, Corbrew going down with the tire following up on Mr. Horizon. Horizon going to be taken out by Basilicon. This could be exactly what ground 1 need to open up this point. Bot 0, they're going to be taken out by the Diva Bomb from Bigby. And Felisk clearing the port away, people away from the point with the Coalescence. And just these bombs coming out from this Junkrat are doing a lot to... it's not confirming any kills, but it's doing a lot and getting him a lot of ult charge for Killer Shark, and opening up with the rally, going to be charging in. Hammer coming out from Horizon, going to be finding 2, but there isn't the follow-up. Slicer going to be using his shield. Basilicon is going to be shield, and both teams are going to be shielded up. That's going to be the first point capped for... Okay. Yeah, the teams outlined in blue are not the blue team. The teams outlined in pink are not the pink team. This is messing with my head, but that is going to be the first point capped for ground 1. And it serves the question, has ground 1, as Corbrew is taken down, has ground 1 figured out a way of eliminating GOATS by deleting Zarya from the game? They quickly capped that first point. It'll be a question to see how quickly the big one cap when it comes to their turn. Unfortunately, though, for that theory, ground 1 has run into a halt here. Corbrew cut off from his team. Horizon looking to do something sneaky on the side. Ground 1 finally gathered together, ready to go. And the Diva Bomb trying to put it through the top, misses just by a pixel. The Seismic Slam does not find anyone within it from Horizon as he gets stunned by the Brigitte, and Killer Shark starts his rally. And the whole hog comes out, going to be punching people away. He will get stunned though, and the tire finds Horizon, demechs the Diva, and Killer Ground 1 are going to be able to push this around the corner. Fearless trying to get back to his team, not going to be able to. And King Kun looking to take some sneaky position, is spotted out by Bot Zeros. It's going to be... there's going to be possibly one less engagement, but it's looking like they're going to allow Ground 1 to take this this second point, this streaks phase. Kinkin switching off of the Roadhog is going to be coming out with the Reaper now, and this is exactly what we want to see. By taking Zarya out of the potential combinations, we're at least seeing one DPS on either side. We're still seeing 3 support, Brigitte, Lucio, and Moira, but we are seeing at least 1 DPS. A tire dropping onto Vela from above. This fight is still evenly handed with both. Brigitte is still coming in. Slicer and Corbry though, and White Frost finally going down, and that's going to be the cleanup of this fight. But they are in the 3rd phase, so just a simple regroup. They're looking to push to the end at this point. They've gotten a very large chunk of this map out of the way. Fearless getting low with those Junkrat bombs hitting his face. Horizon sneaky going to find 4 with his hammer. His charge though bumped away, and the Junkrat going to be easily able to take out the hidden Reinhardt, and this is looking clean from Ground 1 at this point, as Big One has to just back up, see what they can do at this last hill. The cart has made it most of the way. Rally coming out from Killer Shark, and Coalescence coming out from Fearless. There's the tire. Where's it going to land? It takes out King Kun. That's the damage of Big One, and Horizon throws out his seismic slam, allows him to get some follow-up on Corbrew with Big B, but Hard Vela and Horizon both going down thus far this fight. Diva Bomb coming out from Bot Zero finds Felis, and there's the Death Blossom, not going to be able to find anyone with that, and a stun kill with King Kun. The damage of that has been reduced drastically since its release, and Basilicon coming out with the Coalescence, going to be trying to keep his team up. With that, White Frost getting dangerously low, going to be taken out. Bot Zero taking out Horizon though on the side, and there's the Diva Bomb up top, takes out Corbrew, and Slicer gets knocked into the city below. And that looks like that could be the end of this fight, with only enough time for one more fight if Ground 1 can regroup to push in. They do have a tire, which has been great for opening up these combinations for them. Alright, and here's the last fight beginning. They have to make sure they're on the point when these 30 seconds end. White Frost going to be blocked by the defense matrix. Horizon getting dangerously low. Tire coming down. Is it going to find anyone? The Coalescence laser is going to be blocking most of that damage. Horizon getting dangerously low as the tire explodes behind his shield. He's going to be found by Slicer, and the Diva Bomb comes out. Not going to find anyone. Slicer going to be taken out by Mr. Rice, and the point now has 4 knocked down with the seismic slam on it from Corbrew's slam. Horizon still has his in the pocket. And this fight is flipping, could flip either way here. Hard Torvella going to be trying to contest point. Big B, only one left, knocked away as he gets out of his mech. And Mr. Rice going to be trying to do the sneaky Lucio thing of my hitbox is the slipperiest thing that exists in this game. Bayless, the only one left on his team alive. They're trickling in, but that's all you have to do. And that's the round in overtime. All 3 points captured for round 1. We're going to be seeing what the big one can do on their attack.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I mean, they've brought it this far out of spawn. It looks like round 1 is going to be going with the Bastion. Vela going to be going on the...
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Okay. Alright, Bastion's set up around the corner. Vela is going to try a hack. Going to be taken down. Killer Shark going to get a headshot. Core Brute going to be dropping his bunker into this corner. Horizon, as Slicer drops down into the bunker, is going to be able to start clearing people up. And all he has to do is make sure he's in line of sight of the people he wants to kill, and they will die. And Big B quickly dying. And that is not going to be how you take out a Bastion setup with a Sombra. Baby Z is going to be taken out by Mr. Rice, and it looks like the bunker is going to be set up directly on the point this time. Slicer just going to try eat that Reinhardt barrier King Kun found. And Sombra is up top. He is spotted out by White Frost. And Slicer just going to be trying to make sure he moves around. Doesn't want to stay in one place for too long. Hammer takes, knocks Slicer down. The follow-up is going to be able to take him out. And that's going to be the opening, exactly the opening that Big One needs to open up this point. There's a tire coming out, though. Could find one. Maybe two, only finds the one. And the kill feed is not looking favorable for round 1. Are they going to be switching off of the Bastion? Does not look like it.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Well, they're going to be sneaking around to the side. Does have an EMP. And that's going to knock get everyone but White Frost, who's going to be laying a lot of damage down with his pipe launcher. He's not going to be doing much so for the rest of his team, which is going to be taken out in the course of that EMP. And EMP is such a strong ultimate against bunker comps. Completely shut the entire thing down there. Horizon followed up with his seismic slam. No way of blocking it. Round 1 had nothing they could do. They are going to be switching off the Bastion now over to the Hanzo. At this point, it might have even been okay for them to use the Bastion. Fila is going to be taken out by the Diva Bomb. 2 taken out by White Frost Tire. Big B also going to be taken out of Mech. Going to be quickly followed up on by Bot Zero and Killer Shark. Sorry, I'm reading the screen from time to time, trying to find where I need to look. Horizon running very far forward. Hard toward Vela is down on the side. Is not Cloak. She is shooting. And Slicer just gonna try to reposition back so he's with his team at this point. Hard toward Vela is now stealth. They're coming out of stealth. Slicer taking out Horizon. A lot of damage. They're just... I can feel that Ground 1 are just trying to build up another EMP because of how well it worked for them that last time. But with Corber having switched off of the Orisa onto the Reinhardt, and with Slicer now on the Hanzo, they're no longer playing a bunker comp, and they are playing more of the long range comp with Slicer and White Frost as their damage. Hard toward Vela gonna be taken out by on the side before anything can happen. And I don't know why Ground 1 invested both of their support ults, but it happened, and Seismic Slam knocks down the entire team of Ground 1 that were present, and it's being followed up on. That's what happens when you don't have any support ults. Another two with the tire. White Frost going to be opening up this fight for his team. Big B is just going to be jumping down into the pit. Kill given over to Bot Zero's booster pack. And 2 minutes to capture the last point for the big one if they want to take this map and the series. Ooh, Hartovilla getting the hack out, only finding 3, but is going to be able to follow up on Killer Shark. Corbrew and Slicer, though, going to be found by the Diva Bomb. They were under the effect of the hack, and Coalescence coming out, taking out the Silicon. Bot Zero is hacked, not going to be able to escape from the enemy, but they're not attacking him. There, the Divas are now fighting each other, and the stall needs to come out from Ground 1 if they want to stop this. Are they going to even touch the point? I wasn't quite sure there. Killer Shark investing the Transcendence to get them in onto the point. Slicer out on the Reaper, looking to do as much damage as he can to these big targets that are on the side of Ground 1, but it's not looking good as he is hacked, and he does have the... Just as the hack wears off, he cannot get his Death Blossom out, and that is going to be Round 2 completed. But there's always a chance.
Initiating match.
So unfortunately, though, the big one have lost this series. Because if they draw this match, which is what they're fighting for at the moment, the series becomes a best of 3. With the 4th map being the 3rd map, ultimately, because this map wouldn't ultimately count. And the big one have already won 2 of those 3 maps.
Incoming in 30 seconds. Objective A. 60 seconds remaining.
Alright, fight begins. White Frost did get hacked. But on a nade, Purple's King Coon Horizon, Bigby, and long enough for Bigby to get demeched, and there's the cap.
Victory. Play of the game.
So regardless of the results of the next map, Big One have won this series.